The Epistle of Jude is one of the shortest books in the New Testament, but it is rich in content and purpose. Introduction. Jude identifies himself as a servant of Jesus Christ and a brother of James. He addresses his letter to those who are called, loved by God the Father, and kept for Jesus Christ. Purpose of the letter. Jude initially intended to write about the common salvation shared by believers. However, he felt compelled to urge the recipients to contend for the faith that was once for all delivered to the saints. Warning against false teachers. Jude warns that certain individuals have secretly slipped in among the believers. These false teachers are described as godless, denying Jesus Christ, and using grace as a license for immorality. Examples of judgment. Jude reminds his readers of historical examples of judgment. The unbelieving Israelites in the wilderness, the fallen angels, and the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. These examples serve as warnings of the consequences of ungodliness and rebellion. Descriptions of the false teachers. The false teachers are compared to Cain, Balaam, and Korah, figures known for their rebellion and sin. Jude uses vivid metaphors to describe them as dangerous and deceptive, likening them to hidden reefs, waterless clouds, and wandering stars. Call to persevere. Jude exhorts believers to remember the predictions of the apostles about scoffers in the last times. He encourages them to build themselves up in their most holy faith, pray in the Holy Spirit, keep themselves in God's love, and wait for the mercy of Jesus Christ. Believers are also urged to show mercy to those who doubt, save others by snatching them from the fire, and show mercy mixed with fear to those stained by sin. Doxology. Jude concludes with a powerful doxology, praising God's ability to keep believers from stumbling and to present them blameless before His glorious presence with great joy. Themes. Contending for the faith. The central theme is the call for believers to actively defend and uphold the true Christian faith against false teachings and moral compromise. Warning against false teachers. Jude highlights the danger posed by false teachers who distort the message of grace and lead others into error and immorality. Judgment and accountability. The letter underscores that God's judgment is certain for those who rebel against Him, using historical examples to illustrate the consequences of ungodliness. Spiritual vigilance. Believers are encouraged to be spiritually vigilant, remaining steadfast in their faith and building themselves up through prayer and a close relationship with God. Mercy and compassion. Jude calls for mercy and compassion towards those who doubt or have been led astray, emphasizing the need to rescue them from spiritual danger. Divine preservation. The concluding doxology affirms God's power to preserve believers and present them blameless before His presence, highlighting the security and assurance found in God's care. The Epistle of Jude serves as a strong exhortation to maintain doctrinal purity, moral integrity, and spiritual readiness in the face of challenges to the faith.